ton of fish, guys. Oh my gosh, big white, big white. Look at that. That is a stud. That is a stud right there, guys. What's going on, YouTube? This is 903 Fishing. Welcome back to another episode. One of those episodes where I'm a little bit excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm ready to get out on the lake, guys. As you can see, the boat ramp is packed. No, never mind. It's just me. Guys, it's 6:30 a.m., okay? We have a heat advisory out. It's supposed to be up to 100 degrees today. It's supposed to feel like 110. This is my first time on the lake this summer, okay? Finally got the boat back. I know y'all have been waiting and waiting and waiting, but guess what? So have I. So guess what, guys? I have no idea where these crappie are. Of course, I feel like they're gonna be on brush piles. I feel like that anywhere from 12 to 20 foot range is gonna be ideal. So we have some brush piles marked. We're gonna go check them out today. I want y'all to come along with me as I test out the brand new motor. I'm gonna tell y'all more about the motor here later on in this video, so be sure to stick around for that. But we got some live minnows, we got some ACC crappie sticks. I'm gonna see if I can still catch a crappie on a brush pile, all right? And remember, guys, just because you see them, just because they're there, doesn't mean that they'll bite. I don't know what the surface temp is. We're gonna find that out once we get out on the water. But if you're ready for today's adventure, smash the like button, it really helps out the channel. If you're already subscribed, God bless you. Y'all know I wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys. Thank you for all the support. It means a lot to me. If you're not subscribed and you love you some crappie fishing, we crappie fish year round here on the channel. We catch crappie year round. I can teach you how to do that. If you want to be able to do that, smash that subscribe button. Come join the family. All right, guys, I'm about to put this Yamaha 250 show in the water. Y'all stay tuned. Now, guys, the sun is at my back, but I'm threading these minnows on through the mouth, out the gill, right through that tail. See that? But I'm popping that minnow. Waiting on that first short. There he is. I'm waiting on that first short. This is it right here. Well, did he get big? Oh, that's a keeper. Okay, guys. This is wild. It's another keep. Not a huge fish. 11-incher. What I was gonna say is I was waiting on that first short. It's coming. Ain't no way I'm gonna catch all keeps. Wow, 3 keepers in there in like less than 10 minutes. Threading that minnow, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I started doing that several years ago, and I don't know, I just catch more fish doing it. No, see, didn't get bit on that. Now, guys, you want to cast, when you're fishing these brush piles, you want to cast at different lanes. You don't want to throw in the same lane over and over, especially if you're not getting the results you want. Didn't get bit on that cast, so I'm going to throw a foot to the right or a foot to the left, bring that minnow across the pile at a different angle, or, you know, just different. And since I'm getting bit at 8 foot right now, I'm not going to change that depth. Let's see here if we can dial in a few more fish. I don't expect to catch too many off of a pile. I really don't. Just because the surface temp is 88. If I catch 5 or 6, I think that's pretty good. Man, caught 3 off of it real quick, and then haven't caught 1. That is a typical summer bite right there if I've ever seen one. Okay, guys, well, we're at another brush top in about 15-16 feet of water. Comes up to about 11 feet. So that's where we're going to start at, about 11 foot deep on the pile. It looked like there was some fish on there, but that's the thing, I hate to beat a dead horse this early, but just because there's fish there don't mean they'll bite. Summertime is notorious for pulling up to a pile, there's fish on it, and then you only catch about 2 or 3, 4 off of it, and then that's it. That's what happened just a while ago. So hopefully that's not the case here. I mean, it looked like there was several fish on it. And remember guys, this is not live scope, okay? That's down scan. Well, I went a few casts at 11. Let's try it. Let's go about a foot deeper. Never know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There he is. Get out from there. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh. Oh my gosh. Slab black crappie, y'all. Holy smokes. That is a toad. I'm not gonna measure that. That is a big old black. Wow. Freaking hoss. Look guys. See that? Got that minnow threaded. Freaking giant black crappie. I didn't know what that was at first. Them suckers fight. Well, we caught one off of it. Hey, that's something. I don't know. I haven't been out here in so long. I don't really know what the bite's like. I don't know. You know, I don't know what's good and what's not. I don't know if 10 to 12 is good for the day or what. I just don't know. I know there was more fish. I know there was more than one fish on that pile. I know that. But oh gosh, he hit that. He hit that. He hit that. Okay, I went a foot deeper, more to the right here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Dude, another solid black crappie, y'all. Look at that. Solid. Solid. I'll measure it just, you know, just for the heck of it. Ow. God, I can't believe all 5 fish today have been keepers. That's 11 incher. Man, that is awesome. So there was more than one. I'm gonna go a foot deeper. I'll tell you what, my pitching skills are a little off. I know that. Not pitching it very well where I want to. Is there another one? Can we catch 3 off of it? Uh-oh. We can. I went a foot deeper. It feels like a decent fish. Look at that. That's not going to be a keeper, actually. Nope. That is not a keeper, y'all. It's a little black. Put that back. First non-keeper of the day. Had to go a little bit deeper. Interesting. See how I explained that earlier, guys. You always want to start shallow. You know, you may not get bit those first couple of casts because you're not deep enough, but there could be a couple sitting up really high on the pile. Maybe they moved after you scanned over it. Whatever the case may be, and you don't want to spook those off. You want to catch them, and usually the ones that are sitting up higher on the pile, those are the ones that are usually going to bite anyway. All right guys, before we get out of here, I'll show you what I was fishing, just to kind of give you an idea on some of the things that I do fish, how big the brush is and all that stuff. So let me go back over it real quick. Probably going to see fish and want to fish it again, but so there it is right there. As y'all can see, there it is right there. That sucker got fish on it. Gosh, it does make me want to fish it again. That's got fish on it, but I don't see many like on top of the pile. So I just don't think many are active on it. That's the thing. I just don't think they're active. So, you know what? We're gonna pick up buoy. We're gonna go to another spot. All right, guys. I found a lot of fish, but let's see what they're gonna do. Looks like I need to start off at about 11 feet. 8, 9, 10, 11. Sitting at about 12 right now. Right in there somewhere. Let's give it a cast. Oh gosh. That is not where I want it. Like I said, my pitching skills are off here. I am going to go ahead. I need to be to the right of this buoy because that's where I down scanned it. Right in that area. Couple of casts at 11. If I don't get bit, we'll go down to 12. There was a ton of fish right here. Well, there he is. Ton of fish, guys. Oh my gosh. Big white. Big white. Look at that. That is a stud. That is a stud right there, guys. Oh. 13 incher. Good old back on her. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Wonder if there's any more down there that'll bite. Like I said, I saw a lot of fish. There's fish all the way from that marker all the way to probably 5 or 6 feet in front of me, it looked like. Like I said, hey guys, I started at 11 feet. If I would have started at 12, I may have never caught that fish right there. So far, that's the biggest of the day. So far. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. To know there's that many fish down there and can't get a bite. That's crazy. Oh, there he is. Okay, all right. Didn't feel like a big one. Well, I don't know, guys. That might be a keeper. There's a ton of fish down there. I don't think this is gonna keep, but well, I'll be dog. 10 1/4. That's number 7. Hey, okay. And guess what, guys? I still got that minnow. Crazy part is I casted twice there at this depth, ran it over the same spot and didn't get a bite, and then the third cast at 12 feet I get bit. Oh gosh, that is a catfish, a bass. It's a big bass. It's coming up. It's a big bass, y'all. Maybe that's where my crappie went. Look at that. That's a decent fish. Oh no. Maybe that's where my crappie went. Sure don't like. Oh. Look at that, y'all. Solid 2-pounder. 2.5 maybe. I don't know if I'll show y'all that or not, but definitely want to get him off of the pile. When I looked on that sucker, there were so many crappie. Looked like they were crappie. Now, what I've known to be crappie to look like on downscan, but because a lot of the times what happens is when those predator fish come to those brush piles like that, searching around looking for food, those crappie will tuck themselves into the brush. That's why they're there in the first place anyway, to be protected. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go back over this pile. I told y'all when I pulled up there was a ton of fish, and that's not the case. That's not happening so far. But let's see here. Oh, It's even more to the back. But I'm not seeing the fish. I'm not seeing the fish I did earlier. Who knows, that bass could have ran some of them off, possibly, I guess, but just not seeing the fish here like there was. Well, that's over here. Ooh. Okay, there's fish right here. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Ton of fish. Even right here in front of me. Gosh. Alright, we got to figure out where these fish are. Because there's too many not to try to get them. So guys, what I'll do is I'll come back here and get this other buoy. Maybe I need to drop another buoy down. A lot of fish. Alright, now as you can see, I was just fishing the buoy to the left. I went back over it with down scan up front, found some new pile. I may have been off the first time, I don't know, but we're gonna see if we can catch a couple more fish. There are a few more fish right over here to the right. All right, guys, got a new pile. Looks like some homemade structure. We're gonna see if they'll bite. There's fish on it, but fish being on it and fish biting are two different things. So see if we can get a couple off of there. Looked like there was a few. I'm gonna start off at about 12 feet. Kind of go from there. I don't know if, I don't know. Uh-oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a keeper. That was a little bit closer to me than I thought. Pretty sure that's gonna keep. No giant, that's for sure. About 11 incher. Yep, right at 11. Gosh, dog, dude. In the catch counter. Like I said, I'm surprised. That was a little bit closer to me. I got bit a little closer than I thought I was going to, but that's okay. One bit off of there. I don't know how many will. What's going on, family? Back here at the boat ramp. I won't try to keep y'all too long on this outro, but I'll tell you what, guys, I think I'm a little rusty. If you think about it, I haven't had my boat since April 13th, but I haven't really fished brush in, you know, probably since last October, maybe, in the fall. So, you know, there was a lot of factors today that played in, but I could just tell I was a little rusty. The wind was blowing out there pretty good, so I couldn't really cast and stay where I wanted to, the casting lanes that I wanted. And also, when I would throw the buoy markers out, they would move 4, 5, 6 feet away from where I moved them, just strictly because of the waves and the wind. But you know what? No excuses. First time out in a long time, and I ended up with 7 keepers. Caught 8 crappie total today. 7 out of 8 keepers. I'll take that any day. But you know what, guys? Most of my fish I caught today anywhere from 12 to 16 foot deep, and that was probably in about 15 to 18 feet of water. So there was fish where I thought they would be. It's just I did see a lot of fish and they would not bite. And also, guess what, guys? Here she is right here, the new to me motor right here. This is a Yamaha 250 show right here on the back of a 19-foot nitro. Now, I know what some of y'all are thinking. There's no reason to go that fast. And you're right, there's really not a reason. But I wanted to switch from a 2-stroke to a 4-stroke. So that's what I got. And I've only taken her out twice. Today was the first time actually fishing with this motor. Big shout out to Matt Rowan, in and Out Powersports. I have his information in every description. So it will be in the description of this video as well. Be sure to check him out. If you need any type of work done, guys, go ahead and hit him up. And guess what? This wasn't a mechanic issue. This was an insurance issue as far as waiting to get the money for the motor and all that stuff. So it didn't take long because of the mechanic. It took long because I've been waiting on these checks from the insurance. Changing over from that 2-stroke to a 4-stroke, I think that's going to benefit me in a lot of ways, guys. They're just better motors, more reliable. So Yamaha 250 show on the back of the Nitro, baby. Let's go. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I know I didn't catch many fish, but I also tried to, you know, put in some crappie fishing tips in there for you as well, like I try to do in every single video. If you did enjoy it, smash the like button. There's going to be plenty of more videos coming from the Nitro, so y'all be sure to be on the lookout for that. If you're already subscribed, God bless you. You know I wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, you'll love you some crappie fishing. We crappie fish year round here on the channel. We catch them year round. If you want to be able to do that, smash that subscribe button. Come join the family. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe to 903 Fishing. Y'all have a great day. God bless.